Grand Rising, Big Cat. Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your message or messages. Come in. Come on. I've got intel. Recon is afoot. Energies. Up, Big Cat. I insist. The planetary energies are, darling dears, as they, them, and underestimated your panache, your je ne sais quoi. Yes, they did. Now, they're what? Jelly bogelly, darling dears, and wanting to end your light. Are they mad? Yes, they are. They live in a mud hut, which is in the crevice of the devil's balls. They're going through Dante's 7 levels of hell, trying to work out how to take down a big cat walking. Dummy bats. Dummy bats. The planetary energies are, darling dears. We have what? The Aries moon, which is adding intensity to the emotional vibe of the day, with lessons to be learned. Focus on your own needs and desires throughout today, darling dear. Don't worry about those what? Those bugaboos. Leave them, let them bug themselves, darling dear. You've already turned your shapely back. Law 16 of the 48 laws of power. There's nothing like a what? Good old dusting off the sandals and heading out. Matthew 10:14. We also have the planet. Oh, excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. Slip of the tongue. The asteroid series. Series is associated with the hard work, like parenting a child from birth to adulthood, or taking on a new business from when you plant the first seed until it to come to fruition. Whatever you focused on, darling dear, from seed to harvest. Well, guess what? Ceres is retrograde in Virgo. The 6th house, darling dears. Can we get up into the 6th house? Well, I'm going to, because no one's going to check me, boo. Someone's routine is all scattered, just like their brain, darling dear. They're feeling all kinds of illnesses and sicknesses in their body, which has been brought on by what? Jealousy, darling dear. Envy and hate. They can't let it go. Someone's even abusing their own pets because they can't, what? Do anything to you, darling dear. They're taking out their mood on everyone. Well, guess what? Like I said, Ceres is retrograde in Virgo, right? This is adding extra stress to their lives. They, them, and Yes, baby. They're full on fretful with a capital F. Yes, baby. Well, guess what? The next few weeks is going to be what? Ramped up, darling dear. Because what? The tension that they brought onto their own selves, right, is still going to continue to what? Interrupt whatever routine of wickedness they've been on, darling dears. And it's going to what? Create issues with their health. I'm not making it up. It's the planetary energies, darling dears. All can be what? Found out. I told you, we are knowledgeable cats. Anything I tell you, you can research for yourself. And I task you with researching it because it will take you down a rabbit hole that will make your brain big, darling dear. Because knowledge is power. And power is power. I'll have nothing else said. The next thing, darling dear, let's move on quickly at a hot trot. Right, we have the Skullduggerous moon, darling dear, in Aries conjunct to Jupiter in Aries. There are plenty of opportunities for you to grab. If you're not satisfied with those opportunities around you, you are big cat. Create your own fist bump. Yes, baby. The feeble-minded, right? The simpletons, right? They underestimated you and your panache, which is full of qua from the je ne sais. Yes, baby. Wanting to end your light. They want you to stop it, whatever you're doing. How can you stop being you? Come on. They're so foolish. And guess what? Their new name is Foolio, which we've already what? Dubbed them with, darling dears. We gave them the what? Wiki, dubplate remix when we forgave them. And minus the big cat from their circumstance and situation of drudgery, darling dears. Drudgery. This and that. Let me bring up the comments, see who's here before we press on at a hot trot. First in the chat, darling dear, we've got Empress, Emperorty. Yes, baby. Fist bump. Big cat wave. Donnie Renee. We've got a new face in this place. Tracy Joe Hill. Hi. Glad you could pop in, darling dear, on your busy day, Tracy, as you was getting great and bending the matrix. I am Justice for Rising 144. I see you. Pinkies up. Happy Lee. Hey, Happy Lee. We've also got what? Walter Renee D. Andre Pontaz. I hope I said your name right. It felt like a tongue twister, but I tried my best. I did. We've also got what? One Step Too Wealthy. Yes, baby. Big cat wave. And a what? Namaste to whomsoever I can't mention. Because I told you, I can be such a chatty cat. And we must press on at a hot trot to get to the core of Wagwan. Shout out to all that underestimated the big cat. To everyone that turned their back to you, darling dears. Those that pushed you into the hole, those that watched you fall in, and those that tried to kick what stones on you, darling dear. Underestimated the fact that yes, maybe 1 or 2 stones did bust your head, darling dear, but you was able to what? Revamp yourself and use those stones that they refuse to become the cornerstone of your everything, darling dear. Big cat is always the stone the builder refused. Yeah, now the builders would love to get you back when all they can build is what? Wickedness and adversity and a raw deal, darling dear, without the Vaseline, which we're not having, blood. We're too busy being dexterous. They taught you how to love yourself at your lowest, because you got to love yourself. Because how the hell, the HE double hockey sticks, are you going to love anyone else unless you love yourself? Come through, RuPaul, Posh, Clap, yes baby, all of this and that. You have to remember, the wicked, Folio, will always try to what? Circle back. Coretta Adams, Big Cat Wave, Toya Reynolds, Wagwan, Pinkies up. But guess what? The taste of your freedom that you created for yourself, darling dear, it changed you. Listen, no one knows that more than me, my dear bestie. Your freedom, free to think what you want, to eat what you want, to go to bed at whatever time you want, sleep how you want on your bed of righteousness, right? With your head facing to the south, where you're getting your spiritual downloads, where you're building your brand, your companies, your businesses, entrepreneurs, where you learned how to do the cryptocurrency. You learn how to do what? Copy trading. I told you, Big Cat, if you don't know what to do, copy someone else's trading. There's so many platforms that you can just what? Go on there, darling dears. Only put up what you can afford to lose, because you can lose some things when you are doing the cryptocurrencies. But remember, if you're going to invest in the currencies, the cryptocurrencies, go for things that support the web 3.0, because that's where everything's going, darling dear. It's creating generational wealth. Quiet as it's kept, but not around me, Big Cat. Best do you know I'm going to tell everything. I'm a full-on what? Rooster going cock-a-doodle-doo. Guess what? Fist bump. Anyhow, yes, baby. Bestie, we learned how to use the Easter Islands. Stevie Wonder. We don't see them, and if we do, our face is straight like those islands. Those statues at Easter Island, darling. They're straight. Come through, Safari. Push, clap, proper straight, mate. You haven't got a laugh, a smile, or a tickle in you. Not where they, them, and I'm concerned. They never liked your panache. You was always different. They tried to what? Paint you as being what? Mad, crazy, broken, and a brokey. How dare they? They're wicked. They need to wash their mouth out with bleach. But will they do it? No. These perpetrators of the gingivitis, these airbenders. They get Easter Island and Stevie Wonder. They must love it. They must love it. The biggest lesson you learned is to protect your energy. We don't just shake anybody's hand these days. We don't just give anybody a hug. When we walk into a room, you walk in with your big cat energy. It's like feelers all around you, darling dear. Certain places you can't stay too long because you start to feel sick. You feel aches and pains in your bodies. And you do what the big cat does. You get gone, darling dear, with a speed to it, just like Tinky Winky. Got to get back to your bag. Big cat, you built a table with God as the centerpiece. God chose those haters to forever what you eat. Psalms 23:5. The tables have turned from people pleasing to watching all those bridges burn. And we don't go back to burn bridges, darling dears. We do the Mariah Carey. Who? What? I don't know these things. I don't know these people. Always be the what? Silent one, darling dear. Why? The silent one in the room is the most dangerous. Why? Because you observe everything, and you understood certain things you can't say around the feeble-minded. Why? They'll use it against you. Well, they try. They can try. They are like what? Tink tink. Always tried tink tink. But it now work. Not for you, big cat. Your panache and your je ne sais quoi, quoi, quoi. They're jealous of your flamboyance, your intelligence, your confidence, and the fact that what? You chose the unknown, right? Rather than they, them, and Well, guess what? Love and light, and a quick one of those to they, them, and We ain't having it, darling dear. We're not having it. You will never allow the treatment of others to determine your worth ever again. Can I get a cat? Can I get a cat? Big cat, how could you not be grateful to the Most High? You have life. You're able to kick your way out the duvet like a 6-month-old. You've got the knowledge. You've got your birth natal chart. You are armed and dangerous. Yes, you are. Stay dangerous, big cat. Fist bump. Let's carry on at a hot trot. Let's get your ancestral oracle cards. We're going to go over the gods and goddesses. Haven't used this in a while. Base of the deck. We've got what? Hold the space, blood. Hold the space. Yes. Love it. Don't hate it. They hate your guts, big cat. They hate your eyelashes and the way your nostrils flutters as you take in the good air that God gave to all of us. You know this, right? Coretta Adams. Them don't like it. I for them business. They better be silent and stay at the back. Why? Because you are the one. And remember, anything that comes too close to the sun is combust and their energy is depleted in your presence, darling dear. The sun card in tarot, darling dear, is lean in, big cat. It's big cat Leo energy. Your inner child is what? For the gods, darling dears, as you realize whom you are. It also speaks about the abundance and the vacations that you'll be taking, the holidays. They catching feelings, we catching flights. Your willpower, darling dear, has made you the golden child. They don't like the fact that you are successful. And if you've got progeny, you're a boss. As a parent, why? You had no choice. And you realize if you just stayed around they, them, and your kids would be like what? Like they'd be barking at passing cars. They'd be what? Flipping crazy, blood. Crazy. Because you have to remember, in a dysfunctional negative cycle, what does your progeny do? They watch what you do, darling dear. And then they don't do what you say. They do what you did. That's why we had to cut ourselves out of these dysfunctional relationships. I just had somebody left a dysfunctional relationship, and whomsoever they left in the past, the high commander Decepticon has hooked up with a Jezebel spirit who's been trying to what? Emulate you, big cat. Yes, they've been trying to be you. They've been trying to be you. They think that what? Getting themselves looking sexy, raising their bosom, right, to their chin, right, having a fat bumper and all that. No, mate, it's not about that. It's about your godly light. It's about the knowledge, darling dear. The fact that you don't give up. You are ever ready. Like the battery, darling dear. You go on. And somebody's jealous. Someone's new partner is casting aspersion on your name, calling you this bee, that B. You are, oh my God, the things that they're saying about you, even the devil is wanting to box his own ears. Yes, but they think that it's going to drag down your good character and your godly name. It's making their partner focus on you even more, blood. They need to shut up. But are they going to? Listen, trying to what? Take down the sun? You'll get a combustion, blood. But don't tell them. Enjoy success and happiness. Like I said, Big Cat. Enjoy your success. Because you've only just begun to suck it to him, Scotty. Love it. Don't hate it. Did you miss me, Big Cat? I had to take a break. I was so tired. And I had to get to my... Shut up, Case. I remember I nearly told you my business. When I keep telling you, tell nobody nothing. Not even at gunpoint, darling dear. Shut up, Case. Okay. Because you are a trader. A master trader, darling dears. What does it say here? Exchange energy to create abundance. This is the season where big cats will be uniting, darling dear. We're about to link up in a special, special way. And I'm going to also take this opportunity to tell you, every Sunday, from this Sunday coming up, I will be putting out readings for just the members to this channel only. Only you guys will have access to it. Everyone else will see the title and will wonder what the body of the reading is about, but it's only going to be for the members. So please join, support a cat, darling. You know I've got to get to my honeydew melons and my sealed baggie of plantain chips that are gluten-free, darling dear. Listen. There is no pause or no chill factor when you become a member of this Big Cat Chronicles as it continues. Yes, baby. You are creating abundance for yourself, darling dear, and you will be meeting like-minded souls. We are in the age of Aquarius, and the more you know thyself, as Einstein said, you will have the key to the universe, says Tesla. You're just fabulous. You're just full of fabulosity and panache. Somebody is really casting aspersion on you, calling you a bee. Imagine that. They better put Esquire after they call you a bee, darling dear. Yeah, I can't say the word because YouTube don't like it. They better put Esquire after that, right? Then better. Or shut up. You've got 2 more cards. Take charge with authority, you did. And this is what the God card in Tarot, darling dears, the Hierophant. You are blessed and highly favored with wisdom, darling dear. Yeah, what's that, Alexis? Yes, Mrs. B or Mr. B, blood. Esquire. Now, it's got me on my 31 teeth, right? We've also got the winter. But it also speaking about taking care of your needs. Maybe in the winter month, you was feeling more put upon, feeling their negative energies of these wolves, darling dear, these bottom feeders, right, directing wickedness at you. But guess what? We are now in spring, and a cat is always sprung in spring. What? Putting all of our plans within plans into action as we continue to move in silencio, darling dears. But remember, big cat, sometimes when you're feeling negative energies, it's a spiritual attack. Remember, we all have 2 cats inside of us, a good and a bad. Transmute the energy towards light, darling dear. Question those thoughts because they want to take you down and interrupt a big cat walking. Dummy bats. Dummy bats. And when God say yes, who can say no? Told you that you are the light, you are strong. The Lord also represents the Emperor card in Tarot, Mars and Aries energy, darling dears. We are in Aries season, the beginning of the zodiacal calendar. Did I say it right? It doesn't matter. Who gonna check me, boo? It speaks about you what? Being forward thinking. This is where some of you will be coming through, kicking through as an entrepreneur. Some business that you've been working on, because series I told you, it's about what? Working on something, right? From seed to harvest. This is your harvest season. You're going to notice that your studies, you're going to be flying through them, darling dear. Your businesses, you are attracting the right patrons to your business, darling dears. Some of you are public speakers. Your words are for the God. Why? Because you are a chosen oracle, darling dears. Get your talk on. But remember, they're gonna still be mad. They're going to want to take out your light, but they can't do you nothing. And every wicked word and spell is a boomerang, darling dears, return to sender. And if it tries to stick, you transmute that to the light. You pray and ask for more strength. We don't seek revenge. Revenge? Good God. Oh, hell no. We love our hairline and our immortal soul. That's not our job. And there's nothing you could do as revenge anyway that will what? Trump Father God Most High. Oh, no. Because I'm telling you, when God is ready to walk through the wicked's house, darling dear, listen, it's astounding. Leave them to it, darling dear. Especially one person in particular is calling you a bee. You're a bee. This, and they think that cussing you out, right, to someone that they want to stay with is going to make that person want them even. No, they don't. They see the difference and what they lost even more. Yeah, that's their business, blood. Base of the deck, Air Guardian. Shift your perception to one of a winner, darling dears. The air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Love it. I don't hate it. It speaks about your elusiveness. People are seeking you here, there, and everywhere. They think you're going to come back. Baby, they better hold their breath, mate, and go and meet the maker. We don't double back, darling dear. Not for nothing or no one. And that includes progeny. If they want to fall on the wayside, they don't want to listen to what you got to say, you've got to say, I love you, but I'm leaving. Yeah. You have to be not strong, darling dears. Don't let progeny that are choosing their own path to take you off your gangster. You've done the best you could. And when they are of age, they've got to do what they want to do with their own life is, darling dear. You've got a life to live, and none of us know the day, the hour, or the minute when we've got to go back to Father God, and Father God will be like this, with your birth natal chart and your Akashic record. You were supposed to do this. Did you do any of those? No. Oh, really? Back you go to Malku for another lifetime. I ain't coming back, blood. I told you I'm a life path 11, mate. I'm going to get to your spiritual core, and then I'm out. Yeah. A mystery cat. Fist bump. I can be such a chatty cat, but let's press on. Let's get your runestone, darling dear. Just the one. Look what you've got, darling dears. Look, first as. Guess what this is? This is the devil card in tarot. I told you the wickedness of it all, represented by the letter X or an X. An X in particular is got there at Hockey 6 at dawn, darling dear. They're very upset. Yes, and whomsoever they chose, they don't like you. I told you they've got an axe for your back. They would like to end you, darling dears. They would, because they can't understand why your ex, right, the X that you turned into a Y, is focused on you. Because you're fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely, and you've got panache and je ne sais quoi. What's the matter with them? And you know your worth, and added tax, and you've gotten to the books, darling dear. You're understanding how to create generational wealth. We've got 100 in the chat and 44 likes. Guess what? Isn't that 144? When the chosen assemble. Fist bump. Love it. Why is this going like that? Hold on a minute. Let me just refresh this screen. Better. Yes, big cat. All of this and that. First as represented by the letter what? X, and the number 60, 61, 62, and 63. Somebody's upset because you are disciplined, darling dear. They know that you're spiritually protected because all of the attacks they sent your way has become null and void. You just keep getting better. You didn't get bitter. You got better, big cat. Tell them to send some more attacks, blood, because you keep winning. All you do is win. Aren't they tired? Don't they want to rest? They need to fall back for air and allow the big cat, because the negative energy is like wind beneath your wings. What's the matter with them? They, them, and they want to come back. Why? For a free lunch. Well, guess what? Law number 40 of the 48 laws of power. No free lunch. No. Did anyone give you a free lunch, big cat? And if they did, they was trying to poison your blood clot. We don't eat from them. We don't drink from them. And we're sure as she's naive. Don't give up our seat of emperors and empresses to them. Our platinum. Good golly and gosh. If I had pearls, I'd be clutching them with you, big cat. Know this. Somebody's into their devilish ways, darling. It also speaks about the obsessive jealousy they have towards you. Capricorn energy, Capricorn ruled by Saturn. Well, guess what? Saturn is going to give them the rules and regulations. Somebody's also wishing that they could have one night with you. Just one more night with you. Big cat, they want you to go to prison. They want you in prison. That's what they want you in prison. One night for what? What do they want from you? Now it's got me on my 31 teeth, and you know I don't like to wear them out, right? Listen, this person is stuck in materialism when you realize that you are being gifted by the Most High. They are codependent. They are what? Toxic to the core and want you to get back involved in a toxic relationship by a quick soul tie. If it wasn't a sex relationship, darling, dear, a friendship, a family member, a co-worker, they want to be in your shadow again, darling dear, so they can poison your blood clot. I told you this already, right? They want to poison you. They want to put something at your root, darling dear, so you rot from the inside out. They want to lay seeds of what? Doubt and subterfuge and bull swanky. Don't allow it, big cat. Listen, you've got to act posh. What's that? Posh. You got to be posh, blood. You're too posh for that. Right? And you're not going back. The past is the past. They can be jealous. Maybe they'll do the Rumpelstiltskin and stamp their foot and disappear for air. Do us a favor. They don't like the fact that you are doing your due diligence. You are a hard worker, darling dears. And again, the Capricorn energy, it's about status, it's about business success, it's about success getting to your books, darling dears. Yes, baby, you've learned to control your world and they want to control you, and it's about your worldly possessions that you are gathering, darling dear. They're jealous of that. And not only that, somebody is deep in their drinking blood. Them is a drunkard. They're drinking every time they think about you. They drink more, and then they've got this harroding, right? Cursing your name, right? This is somebody who is not even having the sex desire for the partner that they have now. They may even be feeling for it, darling dear, but not from them. They want you, big cat. They want you spread out in a supplicant mode, darling. Listen. We lead with what? 3 go-to moves and a bat, darling dear. A full-on bat, right? No way, Jose. I can feel the energy of someone really desiring you. They want to lock you in a cage. A cage of what? Doubt, anxiety, and with no hairline and no edges. What's the matter with them? They have this. They're so unkind. They don't want you to have no hairline. What's the matter with them? I'm telling you, big cat. They're going for gold, but not round you, darling dear. They're looking for the what? Fresh shit shining in the sunlight, because all that glitters is not gold, as they're finding out. Let's get some tarot. No, I'm gonna go over a deck first. My hands can't fit all around this deck, so I'm going to take the middle. Are you off now, son? Have a good day. Love you. You're a flipping user, right? Right? Now it's made me snotty, right? Look! And they see you as the jackpot. Listen, you better allow this jackass, yeah? Allow the jackass. Read the energy, darling dears. You have something to lose. They don't. They'll be on you, mate. Like sucker pads. They're looking for a sucker, eh? What's this? You must continue to follow God's plan, darling dears. And if that meant for you to walk alone, there's nothing wrong with walking alone, because you are able to get silent. And God is like, can you hear me now, big cat? Your spiritual downloads. Follow God's plan to the letter. I told you, your table is set, and they want help. They're looking for help. That means they're at desperation stage. And they'll what? It's just like if you're a swimmer and you see someone drowning, and if you go and try and help them and they're still flailing about, they'll drown both of your blood clots. So therefore, if they're still flailing about looking for help, allow them. Leave them alone. You must leave Foolio alone to do foolishness. Right? What's this? Oh, I didn't even see that at the back. And they're a player. Hold on a minute. Because I feel like I have to go in and cuss them out. Hold on. Listen, come on. I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. I haven't got the energy to... Well, I have. But sometimes I don't want to do it. But they make it so easy. Easy targets. As I sip my mocha, because I ain't getting smoked. Big cat, it's a jungle out there. But in your jungle, the big cat sleeps at night with its head to the south, right? In your village, your peaceful village, yeah? The big cat sleeps at night. Somebody can't sleep at night. All they do is think about you. And your ancestors ain't ramping blood. They'll be like, oh, dropping off are you? Feeling sleepy are you? Wake up, dummy bat. I've got so much more to show you. Yeah. What else? And then we're going to move on, right? You gave too much in a situation, darling dear. And you had the rose-colored glasses on. Listen, big cat, rip them off and crush them under your flip-flop of common sense, blood, bra, or sistream. Rose-colored glasses be gone. What's this? They've got no direction, darling dear, and they're going to pack light to come to you to take all what you've got. Yes. No direction in life. Good God. Nearly had me snorting like a horse. Held to the no. Oh no. What did I say? They're drugging it up. And the alcohols. Right? They're higher than a lion in Zion, right? And they're drunk. They're a drunk. And they're what? They're a stewing drunk. You know, the ones that's plotting and planning to take you out, right? Or looking for some kind of weakness in you to use against you. Well, guess what? They have to use it on that woman or man that's you talking about you, darling dear, trying to bring you down, casting aspersion on your godly name to make themselves look good. They don't understand why their Panania for Tom is not attracting this ex. Leave meanie alone. They're mean, right? And they're not very nice with their words. They're mean. Hey, my cards don't rhyme. And neither do I, big cat. Neither must you. Your time, right? Your time must not be wasted. Leave them where they are. When you had to come off the field and go into the barn, what did they do? They laughed at you, darling dears. And they tried to sock it to you. They tried to use emotional pain to take a big cat to the point of rigor mortis. What's that? Listen, sometimes we got to get Latin. The stiffness of death. I told you they wanted you dead. This what? This player. They play with me. Play with me. And you'll cry for air. For air. Playing with the big cat. Listen. Let's get a deck and see what else is going on. We're going to use, I haven't used that. I'm going to use the Art Nouveau deck. Haven't used that in a while. Based off the deck, things are moving swiftly. It also speaks about messages. Some of you may even be taking a journey over the next 24 hours, which is going to be fortuitous to you, darling dear. Some of you, it's about a journey into spirituality or raising your spirituality. The Eight of Wands, darling dears. In the upright, I might add, is what? Sagittarius as well as Venus energy. Sagittarius, the only weaponized zodiac sign. Pinkies up. It speaks about the swift movement, but divine is also reminding you to be what? Organized and focused, man. But for others, you have communication coming in by letter, email, whatever. Some form of communication is coming in quickly, but it's going to give you what? The strength to take action on a situation or circumstance. You're going to get a message which is going to be for your benefit, darling dears. Let's see what else is up there. They're upset, mate. They don't like your panache. They let her love it. Look, all because you left them behind. This brokey, right? Pentacles is not only money, it's tangible things, darling dear, as well as spirit. They're broken in the spirit, darling dear. Who wants to be around someone like that? Basura! The red flag of it all. They're upset because you're successful. Look at this. that you're what? Highly spiritual. Many of you are tarot readers, darling dears. They don't like the fact that you're intuitive and you can read them like a see-through pamphlet. What else? The fact that you created a happy home, and home is where the heart is. Yeah, and they can't come round. Why? Because you're going to release the attack dogs. Because you've been watching my video, the Don't Get Smoked video, where I teach you light kung fu, right, and self-defense. Because you've got a back, security cameras, right, and you're prepared to take the chances with the judge. They can't come round. You're happy, right? You're happy without the H. Happy. Now it's got me on my teeth again, big cat. Listen, Sitaki. We've got to get Swahili now. What does that mean? I don't want it. You don't want it. They don't like the fact that you know how to get to the bag. Pentacles in the upright. Except for the 5 of Pentacles means your mental health is on the up and up. Your physical health is returning, darling dear. You're able to sleep like a babe in the arms of the Most High. Psalms 91:1. Why? Because you dropped them dummy bats. Them dummy bats. These feeble-minded simpletons. Clarify the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. Clarify. You had to take many a sword out of your back and the betraying, and I told you, some bitter Jezebel spirit. Where's my shoes? These progeny come in here, and not these karma and more comes in here, right? And touches my things. Well, guess what? Revelation 2:20. These Jezebel spirits, right, are talking about you. I told you, it's the truth roof. Pinkies up. Look, all they do is fight about you, darling, and you're not even there. And they're fighting about you, right? Putting their hands on each other about you. Well, guess what? Nothing like a bit of judgment to drive up to your domicile, the mud hut, right? In thigh-high red leather boots. Yeah. And take the seat at the head of their table. This same ex-person in your life wants a second chance. One more round, Julie, with your hairline. Big cat. Listen, if ever there was a come to Jesus epiphany moment, it's now, darling dears. Don't you remember? They gave you pissant-phobia, where for a while you trusted no one, right? They gave you misophonia, right? Where you can't bear to see them eating, blinking, or breathing, right? And you don't want to be the perpetrator of them not being able to eat, blink, or breathe. Why? Because you'll go to prison like R. Kelly. And Akon said they won't let a cat out. Big cat. Leave them. Karma is running all up and through their lives. Blood, brah, or sistrine. How dare they? And they're fighting about you. It's the truth roof. And you know this. The suit is about what? Spiritual. You know this. You've got the panache and the je ne sais quoi, quoi, quoi. Yeah. Stabbed you many times until you realize, I don't like being stabbed. I don't like being cussed out. I don't like being lied on. I don't like my home. Wait, listen. Lean in, big cat. I've got something to tell you. There's only 2 places on this Malkuth where you will have true peace. One of them is the grave, darling dear. You'll have peace in the grave. And the other place is your domicile, blood. Your domicile, your home must be peaceful. You remember how nervous and on eggshells you was like a humpback whale, right? Trying to avoid the arguments and the fighting, right? With the devil's most strongest worker, this little finger. Yes. No, it's got me on my 31 teeth again. Big cat, blow my teeth, yeah? They don't like the fact that you're a hard worker and you're smart. And smartness is what you do. They don't like the fact that you're highly intuitive. You listen to your intuition and your discernment. They can't keep no secret from you because no one can. As you continue to raise your vibration, sun energy, darling dears. Your sun in them. Yes. You read energy. You feel the energy of the people around you. Remember I told you that. And listen to me, big cat. The first thought that goes into your cranium about the people and the energy, believe that she's naive. If it says get out, get out. Don't even make an excuse. Just get out. You leave. And then get your bag like Tinky Winky and get gone. You leave that situation because they'll drain you. Right? Clarify the 8 of Pentacles. I've got to go, you know. Look, many are watching you, darling dears. In the reverse, the upright, it's you, solo dolo, like the boys or girls on the pole, abundant, drama-free. Well, many dramatic ones, darling dears, is looking at your what? Your pentacale. And them are called your pentacale from the nosebleed section. Good golly and gosh. Many, not just one, darling dear. Many people's watering at the mouth, wishing that they could come and ask you for a penny or two. The same ones that possibly pushed you into that hole, kicked stones and dust on you, darling dear, and was laughing while he was there. They ain't laughing now. They want to come through the begging bowl of wickedness. Those that have the karma all up and in their life, darling dear. Wanting a second chance. Second chance? Clarify this many. Right? I told you, your ancestors don't ramp. Your ancestors make sure that you stay on their mind, mate. Yeah, you're an earth angel. You were sent to many to bring the light, darling dear. And what did they do? This is what? Temperance, darling dear. Lean in, big cat. This is Sagittarius energy again, the only weaponized zodiac. You was on a hard journey, darling dears. Continue with the journey. It's about the learning the lessons of the journey whilst on said journey, darling dears, because the destination is dodo dead, right? Live your life to the fullest, big cat. Live your life. And remember, read the energy. Don't pay attention to what their body's doing. Read the energy around them. It will tell you all you need to know. Clarify the secrets that the High Priestess may be keeping. The opportunity. Don't tell nobody about your opportunities, blood. Shut up, big cat. Your next move is always your greatest move, right? Opportunities don't tell them about your opportunities, right? Some of you are going to be tempted. You listen. I was about to tell you something, but I'm not telling you, right? You shut my mouth, yeah? Shut up, big cat. Shut up. Because why? We are the red light, green light champions. Me of 79 and you by proxy because we're besties. Pinkies up. Kenna, I've just seen your email. I'll read it after I finish doing this read. I see everything. I don't comment on everything, but I see everything, blood. Don't tell nobody about your opportunities because they will cry into their fist, blood. And all they will do is think on you. And I told you, somebody's pressed, pumped, and perturbed already. And you ain't said nothing. You are just continuing with your panache. Your je ne sais quoi, quoi. And they're crying, depressed, sorry, sad. Sorry and sad. Why are they sorry and sad? Look! The devil's strongest worker. Look, your ancestors came out in the upright. This person is lacking spiritual guidance. And the reason why they've got so many demon attachments, darling dear, is because of the drugs and the alcohol. And I've been beseeching you, darling dears, put them bitches down. Now I've said it. I couldn't stop not say it. The occasional glass of wine is okay, darling dears, but every single day and to the point where it's making you lose your mind, no, where you have to depend on it. No, big cat. Leave them where they are with their drugs and alcohol, right? They're stabbing their own selves. And they betray themselves when they're drunk. They talk about all sorts of things that they're not supposed to talk about. Clarify the blade in the back, darling dear. You already released them. Good golly and gosh, darling dears. You got 10, 10, 10. 3 10s on the tableau speaks about what? Somebody's plans to come towards you are about to be upset. Yes. Somebody sees you as the right partner, darling dear. They see you as sowing the right seeds towards your future. Maybe it's generational wealth, a new business, home, car, career, studies. They see you planting seeds, darling dear, and working hard. Ace of Wands, being spiritually guided. And their plans are upset. And that's the truth, Ruth. Yeah. What other truth do we need to know before we finish this read at a hot trot? I nearly swallowed my tongue, blood. You may have as much as 2 progeny. We've got 2 pages out here. They want to come through with a cup of opium and blood clottery blood. Listen, it's made me start muttering like Muttley. Listen, this is the Page of Cups. immature energy, right? And in some cases, they're a fish. They're on the down low, darling dears. And in other cases, they're coming towards you because they've got a pregnancy they can't afford, right? And here you are with your royal coffers, right? And the intuition to find more, to add to your royal coffers, right? Of what? Opportunities, pentacles, right? The whole bag. This Tripitaka with the T-Rex arms. Look. They want to come and tell you that they're sorry. Yeah, it's the truth. They want to come and tell you how sorry they are. I sounded like the gingerbread man from Shrek. He's wearing a thong. They want to come and tell you that they're sorry. Listen, I told you. All they can do is think about you, right? Look, tower moment for that. Bonfire for that, darling dear. No, mate. You allow them back and you're going to break down everything that you've appreciated of yourself and what is appreciating in your life, darling dear. They will break it down because they got the bad luckiness on them and they've got demon attachment, darling dear. They've got adult attachments on them because of the alcohols and the drugs. It's a full-on clown show. Listen, you ain't got no time for Pennywise son or daughter. They ain't got time for that. They come with a tower moment, blood. Wheel of Fortune. And they got bad luck, darling. They got bad luck on them, darling. If this don't make you want to bury your ovaries under the old apple tree or hide your scrotum, I don't know what will. They got the bad luck on them, darling dear. Bad luck, bad intentions. They come to give you bad advice. And they've got the banana off a tongue that's got a bad memory. As soon as it leaves your side, they can't remember you. Yeah. Bad lucky. And I told you the partner they're with is jealous of you. And possibly even preggers, darling dear. Pregnant, right? With possibly, and the baby's possibly going to have 3 6s on its head when it's being delivered, darling dear. Damien. Listen. This person that they're with is not abundant. And look, always look to see where the faces are. Facing you, this is present energy. Someone's talking on you, darling dear. While they're what? About to birth Damien. They manifested this shiznai because what they did to you. They thought other people were better than you. You, a soldier for the light. Listen, continue to focus on the good news that's coming towards you. We already saw the 8 of Wands. I said they're fighting, right? And your block game must continue to be for the gods. This is 8 of Wands. I told you the good news is coming towards you at a hot trot. Continue with your block game. And it also speaks about spiritual protection, right? When you left that situation, you was a bit scatty of brain. But the best thing was that you didn't go backwards, ever forwards. In the words of Abraham Lincoln. What about the karma that's on them that they come with, darling? Look! They want to come with what? Flowers, darling dear. Some of them may even try and get at your progeny to try and get an in. Nobody better go through my progeny, right? Because my progeny ain't stupid. Why? Because they roll with me, blood. Because all I do is win. And all you do is win, big cat. They're going to stay with the winners, yeah? And my progeny are flighty with their tongue. They're not rude. But you can't come to them and talk about me. Are you mad?
Why didn't you pay for this beat though?
When your progeny truly love and respect you, it's when you leave negative, dysfunctional situations. And yeah, you may have cried for a little bit, and then you realize you had to rub them bitches in, right? Best skin tightener this side of the universe, darling dears. And every one of those tears was counted by your ancestral team. Because you are chosen to be the light, chosen to break generational curses. You broke a generational curse when you left this devil's most diligent workers behind, darling dear. You did. Don't feel sorry, feel glad for the life that you've afforded yourself. Remember, I told you that. You've got options, blood. And one of them should not be them with their fake cup, that same cup of opium that's been around the world and aye. Now they're going to pretend to be, they're gone from what? The page of cups to the knight. They really want to apologize to you with the cup that's rusty and full of opium and cognitive dissonance. No, big cat, don't do it. I don't. Listen, the best apology they can give you is to keep being missing, blood. Nobody call the police, just missing in your life. This is not a case to be investigated. Leave the dummy bats where they are. Your throat chakra's got standards. Don't even speak to them because you've got the memory of an elephant and you'll be forced to tell them the truth, and they can't take it. They'll be drunk again, higher than a lion in Zion with the drugs. They're gonna do it, mate. And all they're ever gonna do is think about you and what they lost. I rest my cases. Do we have any? We're gonna finish with Kipper because you love the Kipper so much, right? But I'm gonna go with one Numerology card first, and then I've got to be out of here to get great. Right? Emotions are running high. We already know this. We just finished talking about this. And it says a supermoon. So they're big mad, big crying, big regretful. That's their business. Regret is the difference between Judas and Peter. Judas was full of regret, while Peter had remorse. What else? Before we get off the get great, what else do we need to know? Love to live here and more. Love who? Too busy loving on yourself and the Most High, right? And you've got a new beginning. Moon energy, they will just come to lie and hoodwink you again. Split the deck, deaf to that, blood. From the 80, you've had enough, mate. You've taken every step to get this scourge from your life. We don't go back. What's that? What's that, Star Angel? Community concubine. Oh, I love that. See, I'm going to use that word. It's going in my lexicon of diss tracks. I should do a diss track. These scruffy scumbags with their ruffian ways. They're dummy bats, right? Creatures from the backwood with what? Yarn for hair. Full on hood looking alfalfas. It's over. Love to live here and more. And they're in their feelings, blood. They're in their feelings. Thank you very much, Jacqueline Adams, for the cash app. And on that note, I drops me mic. 160 in the chat. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Share these messages with whomever you feel needs it, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I'm kicking my way through these tarot streets again. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. They underestimated your panache and je ne sais quoi, and wanting to end your life when all it's doing is what boomeranging back on them. They need to get in front of a mirror and tell themselves the truth. Ruth, pinkies up from the ashes, baby. Namaste. Big cat wave. Until we meet again on these tarot streets. Cat. Energies. Up, big cat. To the bag, big cat.